you feel anything?
Yeah, he's here somewhere. I don't know, but I definitely felt it in that corridor.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Yikes. K2 went off that fast.
Did it?
Sure did.
Honey,
Yeah, it absolutely did.
I know you don't feel like it. Do you want to open that hatch? I think our friend wants to come in. I think the other guy wants to come in and he's too afraid.
You asked for
I asked for Morse code.
You asked for Morse code.
I'm afraid.
Right. There it is. That was a huge hit.
Do you want us to open that
Yeah,
hatch?
that was.
Yes, he does. It's not Bill, I don't think.
He's a ghost. Why does he need the hatch open?
Yeah, but he usually doesn't like everything we do.
Well, maybe something energized him because I definitely am feeling him like I did in the beginning.
But will you admit that it's you?
No. Oh.
Okay, all right, that's cool. That's good. Thank you very much.
Alright, so it is him.
So do you want the attention that we're giving the sailors? Is that why?
No.
And nothing else is going on.
There's three,
How does it do just a middle red one?
We didn't discern what this guy's name was last week, did we?
Children was talking about there was the peaker and now there's a watcher.
You were the guy you were the sailor that we were talking to last week that fell down the ladder well from the flight deck, right?
Whoa. Jesus.
And there was a question that we asked.
You did.
You did, yeah.
There was a question that we asked you for a corner that you were treated by. You were treated by an HM1 Davidson, correct? That's right. No, you were treated by HM3 Brooks. Your injuries were treated by HM2 McVeigh.
can't trick him.
That's not a trick. Are you glad that Michelle opened the hatch? We told you last week that you don't have to be afraid of us. You don't have to hide back there anymore. You can come out. You know that, right?
That's a good thing.
That's a really good thing. Look, we want you to know we're like a family to you. We're going to take care of you. It's good to know that you're here. Is Gunner's Mate Seaman Austin with you? I turned it on.
But do you know Gunner's Mate Seaman Austin?
So he was here.
Okay, thank you.
He was here with you last week, right? Yes. Honey, if you want it.
Well, I think you just because I feel like there's something crawling on my arm, basically.
Did we get into who this guy is really?
We tried. We tried to get rate. We tried to get names.
So we'd like to try to get a fix on your rake. Can we do that? Is that okay? All right. Okay. So let's start off with, and you'll know what I mean when I say, were you a seaman type or a fireman type? Were you a seaman type guy? Okay. You started off as a fireman. Oh, no. You were in Airedale.
No,
Nothing by you then?
no.
Nothing.
I feel like there's-
Maybe he started out as a captain.
Wait a minute, Don. An Airedale's a rating.
Well, no, but I meant, aren't they like real strings?
They are green, yeah. So you weren't an AV, right? You weren't an Airedale, correct?
Kind of a lame response.
Were you an air crewman of any kind? One again. That's strange.
So, when you fell, were you part of the deck division?
Did you come on board with the air crew? That's not him, I can't see.
Is the crewman we were speaking to who fell back by the hangar bay still here with us? That's two.
That's 3, traveling 2.
Okay. And we're guessing, are we completely wrong about what your rate was? Are you happy that we don't know?
Well, you had asked if it was okay to get his rate, right?
Well, I know.
I said, yeah.
Do you want us to find out who you are?
Okay, well, I mean, we want to do that. We have cruise books, and we have a small crew list. We would very much like to find out who you are, so that we can speak to you by name the way you deserve to be spoken to. But we need help in doing that. Can you help us?
All right, so to beat a dead horse, you were part of the air crew that came on board the Salem, correct?
Wait. Were you a warrant officer?
Did any warrant officers die?
Not that I'm aware of, but I mean, we're not getting anywhere.
Were you a third class?
Was
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Were you a second class? Were you a first class? This is first class.
Yeah.
So, are you telling us that you were a first-class petty officer?
Was that you that just tapped something in that back passageway? Dude,
Is there any way you could spell your name in SOS, in Morse code for us? Is that possible? Well, I'm gonna have that time.
Jimmy?
What was that?
That was pretty loud.
Oh, it was somebody's party. Was that in the other room?
It sounded like it was in the second mess.
That looks like a mess.
That's weird.
Can you light up the device that you want to use for your Morse code? Okay, that's good.
So,
Well, wait a minute, go ahead. Let's continue down that path. Okay, so that's the one you want to use. Is somebody recording?
Yeah.
that's Morse code. Tell me you got that, Jimmy.
Yep.
So cool.
But why didn't he use the one he said he was going to use?
Well, thank you for picking your other one, but I got it. Spelling of you're welcome? I don't know. Unfortunately, none of us know Morse code enough to say SOS, more likely. But we're recording all this stuff, and we can retrieve it, hopefully, and communicate with you better.
A few minutes ago, you told us you were a second-class petty officer, correct? No. A few minutes ago, you told us you were a first-class petty officer.
But it's only one.
Well, yeah.
Are you lighting up only one because you're having trouble lighting all of them?
Yellow.
So, can you please stop that?
Thank you.
The fuck was that?
That was the cabinet.
What was it?
Cabinet, I just walked by.
Oh.
So, last week, one of the questions that I specifically asked is how you felt on the ladder well. I specified that you fell down the ladder well during a drill. What type of drill was it that you fell down? Was it a fire drill? You were in a rush because you fell down the ladder well getting to a man overboard drill, right? You fell in the general quarters drill. Do you think this one could be skipped though?
I mean,
Because Childers said he felt someone else here.
it is only one.
It's only one.
Can you imagine, we're so fucking jaded at this point that we're aggravated that only one of the REM pods is going on in response to our question?
You're right.
But you're right though, Don, he was in here when Dave was talking to the other guy that fell, and he got interrupted.
He's definitely over there, in that passage over there.
Okay, so we still don't know if he fell down the stairwell or if he fell in a hangar, right?
He fell on the ladder from the hangar. Getting through a general quarters drill. A lot of times during general quarters drill, they'll launch the helicopters off. They'll launch the helicopter off the flight deck, but all the flight crew that are needed to go below. They'll make an announcement over the loudspeaker that say, all hands stay clear, weather decks aft to frame 140 when the ship's in flight quarters, so that no one's cover goes into the turbines and no one's out there smoking, doing
so to the person, to the sailor who fell down that stairwell, do you know if it was annotated in the ship's log?
Were you a first-class bosun?
Were you an aviation bosun's mate? I don't know if they had ABEs back then.
I don't have the slightest idea about aviation rates.
Let me ask you, are you only setting off one device because you don't have enough power to set them all off?